Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode on the Hermitcraft Season 6 server. I hope you guys are all doing well. I'm doing fantastic. Today is episode 36 and I've got a great episode planned for you. Thank you guys for all of the feedback on yesterday's video and just reassuring me that I'm making good content. So today, I am going to be making a new pathway of sorts and it's going to be awesome. I wanted to do it yesterday, I just didn't have time. We're also going to be showing you progress on the mega build and talking about the iron farm because it's kind of broken. Anyways, guys, question of the day. I asked you yesterday, your two hermits together. Today, we're making the ultimate hermit. I want you to pick a hermit building, terraforming, redstone. Those three together can form the ultimate hermit. So down in the comment section below, let me know what you guys think about that. As always, if you enjoyed this series and you want to see more, make sure you hit the like button and subscribe. Turn on notifications for when the videos go out. Guys, let's get into it. All right, guys, let's go ahead and get started with today's episode. So while I head over to the shopping district to check our shop and to buy a few things, zombie dancing on the roof, I want to mention two quick things. So first and foremost, I have a second channel. Now, that was initially going to be for games other than Minecraft, but I am having such a hard time keeping up with that due to Hermitcraft. I have decided to make that channel a live stream archive channel. Basically, all of our Hermitcraft live streams are going to that. So with that being said, if you want to learn how something was done in the world and it's not on a video, most likely you'll be able to find it there. So I'm going to put the link in the description for that. So make sure that you go subscribe to that channel. And you'll be able to get all of the VODs, video on demand for the live streams, and it'll be awesome. Next up, today is the last day that you can enter the giveaway for the Gleam giveaway, so you'll be able to get a free $20 Steam card or whatever. So I'll put the link in the description for that as well. So during the video yesterday, I was kind of doubting my abilities for making content and stuff, and you guys reassured me, so thank you so much for that. It makes me feel good to know that even when I feel like I'm having an off day, you guys still love the content. So anyways, with the server updating to 1.13, the iron farm is not doing good. But we're actually over in Azuma's Conduit shop because he said that these were updated. So one conduit costs 10 diamonds. Or, yeah, one conduit costs 10 diamonds. One conduit kit costs 2. So what I'm going to do is I've got so many diamonds. I've got a stack of 64 diamonds blocks. So we're going to buy 2 conduits and 2 conduit kits. Now, I read up on the conduits a little bit more to learn about what to do. And each conduit, once surrounded by the 48 blocks, will work in a 96 block range. Now, I'm not sure if that's a radius with it being, 45. I guess if 96 is the full one, then 96 on each side. I'm not really sure. So my idea yesterday, and I never got a chance to do this because we got so overwhelmed with the build yesterday, was to convert our train station into a waterway that we swim through. Now, for some reason, I never thought of this, but I think I'm literally enamored by this idea. I want to do this like so badly. So today, we're going to give it a shot and see what happens. There we go. Now, the cool thing is that since everything... Now, we don't nearly need that many buckets, but since everything is waterlogged now, our initial design should still work just fine. There we go. And we can hide the conduits in the walls. There we go. So we can hide the conduits in the walls and make it to where it should work. And I'm pretty excited about this. I'm not going to lie to you. All right, so what I want to do now is I want to go downstairs and just test this out and see how this is going to work. So, got a bunch of buckets of water. We're going to grab just a few things here. I need a gate, and then I need a bunch of glass. Ooh, I think I am out of glass. That sucks. Yeah, I think I'm out of glass. So what I'll do is I'll just put regular blocks down. So I think I have everything I need. So let's go down there. We're just going to make it work for a part of this. So after we're finished with this, or while we're working on that, let's talk about the iron farm. So the server has recently updated to 1.31. And with that and the iron farms being finished, none of them are working anymore. Like, I AFK'd there for about an hour and nothing happened, like, at all. So I'm not really sure what's going on with it. Makes me kind of nervous, to be honest with you, though. So I'm thinking this is like pretty much the halfway point right here, right? So if I was gonna make a conduit, I would probably put it in the wall back here, like right behind this, like right there somewhere. But for the most part, I just want to see how hard it's gonna be to fill like a section of this in. But I do think that this will work for conduit power. Oh, by the way, so you know how I mentioned the live stream? Last night we worked on the tower for like 2.5 hours. And my God, if you don't follow me on Twitter and you haven't seen it yet, you guys are gonna love it when I show it to you today. It came out really, really good. So here's what I'm gonna do, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and cut, and I'm gonna get the conduit set up. That way we have conduit power. And I'm gonna flood it and just see how we like it. And if we like it, we'll finish up the design today and flood this entire thing. All right, guys, our conduit is all set up. How cool is that? I'm just literally standing underwater. Let's swim. That's so cool, dude. I love swimming in this game. It's so much fun. I am so glad that this update had swimming in it, dude. It's so cool. So with that being said, a little trick about conduit, and I'm sure most of you already know this. If you are out of water, the conduit doesn't work. So we'll start to lose conduit power as soon as we stop touching water. But to know if we are in range of the conduit, which we should be, all we need to do is come down here. This should be, you know, plenty far. And as soon as I'm standing here, okay, so yep, there we go. I've got full conduit power. I'm good to go. Don't worry about this stuff because that's going to be gone in a minute anyways. So now that I've got that, by the way, I think the game is going to call me out on my cheapness here. You see these spots that have like this right here? I'm pretty sure those are slabs. That one's full. What about this one? Half slab. I think these might be half slab blocks. Some of them were. Maybe not. Maybe it's only a couple of them. I'm not sure. But let's go to the other side just to make sure. And this is going to be exciting. Dude, this thing is going to be amazing to swim through. We need to get a dolphin down here is what we need to do. So, test it, like, furthest point, I guess, would be probably over here. Yep, conduit power. That's pretty simple stuff, man. Oh, that's awesome. Okay, so this was my idea that I wanted to do yesterday, but ran out of time. So with that being said, now I'm going to go ahead and time-lapse this part. So what I'm going to time-lapse is I'm going to time-lapse me filling in the rest of the design down to the end of the hallway. And from there, I'm going to fill it in with water. So I hope you guys enjoy the little time-lapse. This one I'm not going to be talking. I'm just going to get to work. So enjoy. Well, this is pretty much the coolest thing on the planet. I'm so glad I decided to do this. Now, the only thing is that this tunnel is pretty long. I think we're gonna need to get a dolphin down here. I'm not really sure how to do the dolphin's grace though. So you guys are gonna have to help me with that. And another thing is I've got these weird spots like right here in certain areas. So let's go down the tunnel. Now, once we get to the end of this tunnel, it's so much fun. It's just like swimming through a little cave, and it's the coolest thing ever. So yeah, this part's the slow part, but once we get to the other pieces, it's pretty cool. So you can see we've got, now that one's flowing water, so I can fix that with this, I think. Yeah, that's fixed. Okay, but like as you can see, oh, there's a little bit of flowing water right there. It still doesn't fix some of the spots though. So it's kind of annoying, but same over here. Oh, it's so cool. I love it. Oh, this is so good. So yeah, there's some random spots. I've got this blocked off with glass for right now. We'll probably use trapdoors there to just swim through there. But for the most part, this is so much fun. So once we figure out how to use the dolphins, we'll be good to go. But this is all good. Let's go ahead and move on, guys. All right, guys, you ready to see the tower? I think it looks super good. So here is our first watchtower, and we're about to build some castle walls off the side of this thing. It came out so nice looking. So let me go ahead and show you the inside here. Up the stairs we go. So this is the first tower. This is where we're going to connect the walls. And then over here is, you know, lookout. And then if you want to do higher lookout, you just go back up the steps. And voila. And you can see pretty much everything. It's so freaking good looking. I love it, man. So far, one of my best builds that I like so far. So now we've got to decide on something pretty important, actually. So you see how I have these two wall sections here? One is flat, the other slopes with the terrain. I think we are going to have to do sloping with terrain. And that's not something that I'm very good at, right? What we're probably going to have to do is just build on level until we hit like something like this right here. Build up again. And then keep it one shorter. Keep going. So I think this is going to be the better way to do it, to be honest with you. Now, the reason why I think it's going to look better is not only is it going to have a better shape, but it's going to look better than just that flat thing. Now, these are obviously going to have a lot more detail to them. But let's see what that looks like from a farther back distance. Yeah, that's 100% going to have to be like that. So what I need to do is I need to fill this all in, right? So I'm going to quickly cut. I will be back in a moment so we can start working on the detail for this wall. All right, guys, it's time to work on the wall here. So I'm going to try something a little bit different that I've never done before. I'm going to do sections of 3. So 3, 3, 6, 6. That is so if we do decide on a design today, we can kind of get what we want from that. So this wall is too wide, right? And what I think I'm going to do is I think I'm going to dig some of this out real fast. First off, so let's get rid of some of this. And I think we're going to do vertical stripes. I think vertical stripes will probably look the best. So even though I just put all that in there, I'm going to remove it. So I think the idea is going to be to have a block here. So keep the top block and then put an upside down stair. Maybe even an upside down stair there. No, I don't like that. Let me remove these. Let me get rid of the rest of this real fast. So I'm not going to lie to you guys. I'm fairly nervous. I have never done a successful castle wall before. And so for me, this is stressful. It's a little stressful. I'm not going to lie to you. So we can do here and there if we wanted to. Okay, we're getting somewhere. But I do feel like maybe 2 blocks down, though, instead. Let's see what that looks like. Get rid of you. Come down. Something like that. Let me get some scaffolding in here. Holy stone brick Batman. I want my stone brick back. All right, let's see what that looks like. Okay, it's good, The only problem is that it's small. It needs to be bigger. I'm so used to building on a smaller scale. Okay, so how do we make this bigger? If even possible to make it bigger. Alright, and so we can't really do the bottom. We do need to extend it down some, though. There really isn't a way to do that. The only thing I can think to do... Let me remove this so we can get a little bit of a better view from the bottom point here. There we go. So instead of doing it like that, what if we do it like this? Nope, doesn't work. So let's just start a little bit lower here. And this is the one thing that I hate the most about doing detail on the bottom. I can never get those correct. So how do we make this look better? I think what we're going to have to do is bring it down a little bit more. So right there's 2. Let's do 4. That's pretty big. Let's go down and see what that looks like. Okay. And I do want to put some other textures in here too. So I'm thinking we remove 1 off of that. Yeah, this is going to be a challenge for me, guys. This is going to be tough. I wouldn't be surprised if we go through 50 different looks. Okay, so I like that so far. That's pretty okay. It's okay. It's nothing special. So now, how do we expand this and make it look better? Interesting. We have cobblestone, we have stairs. We can't really go into the wall anymore. That would kind of look silly. Especially if we were to put like a stair right there. Okay, maybe not. That actually doesn't look all that bad. So, there. How does that look? Okay, it's got some detail to it. It's looking better. Looking better. So now, here and here, connecting textures down at the same time. So there, oops. There. There. So that kind of aligns those. Bottom texture is not going to do it for me. No. That looks awful. So yeah, I am completely stumped right now. I'm not going to lie to you guys. I am not doing good. It's not looking too good. I'm going to need your guys' help on this one. So what I want you to do is I want you to show me your wall designs and maybe send them to me on Twitter. Because guys, I am completely stumped. Man, like, I have never had this much trouble building. Maybe it's just not my day or something, right? Like, this is terrible looking. It's so bad. And, I mean, I had other ideas. So my other idea was to actually bring this completely down. Like that. And then, same thing with this one. Yeah. I've never been able to do like walls like this. This has been a very hard thing for me to always. There we go. Now the problem is that we've got this like nice huge vertical wall. So we should do 2 on the bottom so we can keep the look of this up here, right? 2 on the bottom for that. And I'm gonna terraform the ground just to make this look okay. So now, maybe we go back to the stairs. We need to start throwing some other blocks in here because it's literally just all stone brick, though. There. That looks awful. Holy crap, that looks bad. Whew, okay. So I think today is not my building day because this is just not looking good. So one thing I wanted to talk about before I ended the episode. And guys, yeah, I cannot figure that out. I feel so bad because like I've been so good at finishing stuff this season. That has just got me stumped, man. But finally, the iron farms are not working right now. I don't know why. So let's land over here. So I AFK'd here for about, I've AFK'd here for about 50 minutes earlier. This one had 8 in it when I left, and it had 8 in it beforehand. Same, this one over here I think had 51, or it may have been 30. I think it was 30. Let's check and see. But we definitely have enough villagers. Oh my god, I cannot, like, the server is driving me mad today, dude. 30 in that one, 51 in this one over here. And so, yeah, we haven't, I don't even think we've had a single golem spawn in these new ones yet. But all of the villagers are there, so. Yeah, nothing in that one. Let's go up top here. Ooh. Okay, so 3. There needs to be at least 12 villagers. 6. 9, 11. And like there's like 17 villagers or something here. There's actually like 15, but there's a lot of villagers here and no golems spawning. So I'm thinking it has something to do with 1.13.1 because I cannot figure out why they're not spawning and none of them are working. So it's got to be a glitch with either the server or something because it was working fine before we updated and I haven't seen a single golem since. So guys, I think that's probably going to do it for this episode. This episode was a fail. I'm chalking it up to a fail. Not really, but anyways, I hope you guys all have a great day. This is iJevin. Peace out.